Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The week of Passover is packed with exciting events, hosted by the I.S.U.P.K and Commanding General YAHANNA. On Tuesday, a deep-sea fishing trip with the generals. Arrival and boarding time at 7:30 a.m. The boat leaves at 8 a.m. sharp. Then on Wednesday, April 13th, join us for the annual lamb slaughter from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., making sure the children of Israel have fresh lamb for the Passover. Then, after that, the I.S.U.P.K is having a fish fry from 4 p.m. until, which will lead to the scripture breakdown class with General Muhammad. Then, on Thursday morning, Hebrew Academy participants will see if they have what it takes to endure the Hebrew Academy trials. Commanding General YAHANNA has something special lined up for the children with a children's party from 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Come join Commanding General YAHANNA on Cocoa Beach as we renew our oath unto the Lord.
Because he's supposed to understand the power of the Most High that would destroy him and will destroy him real soon. Read. That assuredly, knowing unto what oaths they had given credence, they might afterward be of good cheer. You hear that? They was of good cheer, came an oath with the Lord as one, and became of good cheer while tens of thousands of Egyptians died. I know y'all don't like to talk about this, but you better put this war spirit back in you, Israel. You better get that spirit back in you, man. You better get that spirit of warfare back in you, because the Lord gonna put blood on the streets of America and around this world, brother.
Followed by a hotel ballroom, all black and Hebrew Academy dinner from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then on Friday, April 15th at 5 p.m., join us for the Lord's annual Passover as commanded in the scriptures at 5 p.m. sharp. On Saturday, April 16th, the Feast of Unleavened Bread. That's right, we're going to keep the Feast of Unleavened Bread from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Commanding General YAHANNA has it all lined up for you, Israel. Come keep the Lord's Passover. Shalom.
And see, how evil does a person have to be to try and demonize another person for talking about the crimes that have been committed against them? They don't want to hear the things that they have done throughout history. They don't want to hear that. They want you to forget.
By the end of the 18th century, the breeding of slaves was a common practice. Laws were changed so the public could view slaves as things instead of people, so the owner could do with them as he wished. Slave owners even began believing that slavery was grounded in the Bible.
But they won't, listen, the Jews will never let you forget about the Holocaust. America will never let you forget about 9/11. But they want the niggas to shut up and forget about 500 years of atrocities that's been committed against them. Listen, you cannot cancel this truth. This truth is going to come out and is being spread all throughout the earth by the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under the great Commanding General YAHANNA. If we don't do it, then who's going to do it? Your Christian pastors is not doing it. Your Christian pastor is worried about money. Your Christian pastor don't have a proper understanding of these scriptures. He can't teach you the truth. That's why you need these priests and prophets out here. That's why black Hispanics need to wake up and we need to separate. There's nothing wrong with separation. The Lord wants separation. If the Lord didn't want separation, he wouldn't have gave every nation their own land. But because this wicked, evil devil over here, he wants to go against what the Most High says. So he wants to try to bring all them nations together into one big melting pot. Because now, if you love everybody, then you're going to even love them that are committing the crimes against you.
Right.
The scriptures say he's the most subtle beast of the field. Nobody ever said this devil was dumb. Nobody ever said that he was not intelligent. But listen, Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, we have to separate from these other nations. These other nations do not have your best interests at heart.
That's right.
So you got to make a choice. You got to draw, when that line is drawn in the sand, you're going to have to make a choice.
That's right.
Are you going to be with your people?
Right.
Or are you going to be with the other people?
Right. If I could. Hey, guess what? Get that brother a hand. Because they found out about that line drawn in the sand with the Afghanistan people. In Afghanistan, let me tell you what happened. The people who were sellouts, they wanted to go to America. Right. Because they were afraid of what the people of their own country would do to them.
Right.
Well, guess what, Blacks and Hispanics? There's going to be a time that the line is going to be drawn in our sands in the U.S.
Right.
And you're going to be afraid to stay in the hood.
Right.
Because we're going to know you're an informant. We're going to know that you are standing with the other side. And you're going to be trying to find a way out of the hood.
Right.
You're going to be trying to find a way out of being from around your people.
Right.
When that is the safest place for you. Because when you get away from them, you know what they're going to do? They're going to treat you like a good old boy when you're around them. And you're going to have to sweep their floors and clean their drawers and do everything that they want you to do because you're going to be essential to them.
Right.
Stop being essential workers for your employee, for your oppressor, and become essential to your community.